Blog Talk Radio.
Let the rain fall, baby. You already locked yourself into the room. You've been so consumed lately. It's time for you to pause and put your worries on snooze. I know you love it in the sunlight. Wait from soaping, calling your name. Like sipping a tequila sunrise. I know this taste is what you crave. Your fingertips are running through my hair. Your voice plays violins in my ear. You're dangerous for me, but I do not care. I'm already well aware your touch is poison. I can't focus, can barely keep my eyes open. It's your potion and I want it. Got me roped up in devotions to your body. These emotions, one more second I can hold it. Just for one night, I'll be yours tonight. Step back, hold up, rewind. For a minute you've been on my mind. So I cannot deny this might not be right. Your skin electrifies my appetite. When you're around, baby, I don't understand why my hands can't comprehend. You ain't mine, though I just can't. Listen, your body's a fire, I want it. So do we take a chance in no man's land? Are we up for the consequences? Is this what we want in the end? Is this just fun? What's your intention? Hesitation in my veins, I know that we're crossing lines, losing all control, mad at the way you still can read my soul, damn. But your stars look so good in my sky. You want me, this pressure is daunting. I want you, but this could be bad news. The feeling, this is so enticing, but I would be lying if I said I'm not dying to touch you. My fingers are reaching up, but my mind is so confused. And I started to feel the tension grew. Yeah, I knew I want you, I want you, I want you. So do we take the chance to no man's land? Are we up for the consequences? Is this what we want in the end? Is this just fun? What's your intention? So do we take the risk to play in this game where we might never come back from this the same? Is this what we want in the end? Is this just fun? What's your intention? I know what you want, baby. You are what I want. Am I what you want, baby? Am I what you want? Your touch is poison. I can't focus, can barely keep my eyes open. It's your potion, and I want it. Do we take a chance in no man's land? Is this just fun? What's your intentions?
You got what every girl wants. You got what every girl needs. I'm completely satisfied, you and me. The attraction we can't deny. So I hope you understand. I need you as my man. Wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm such a lucky girl. You're my lover and my friend until the very end, until my dying day. This is what you hear me say. You make me say, ooh, oh, you got to say, ooh, oh, you got to say. You make me sing and dance. You make me clap my hands. Ooh, oh, you got to say.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. Whether I'm just chilling in the studio or kissing a leading lady or out on the street promoting our new CD, Kenny G Wall of Bass, no matter how you play it, I'm down with Patricia and Mr. Stout on the Move. Unscripted, baby.
What's going on? You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins.
And Mr. Stout, what to do, everybody?
Mr. Stout in the house. How has your week been, boo?
Been all right. So, like, only Wednesday. So last week was pretty cool. We had some pretty good things going on. Some artists came through. Some nice things going on.
You don't look as tired this week. Last week, I didn't even think you were going to make it. I was about ready to get you some no-dos on an energy drink.
It got me. Get your boy out there 6 days a week. Yeah.
Working, man. So we are now starting our series. The rest of June, we're going to have guests every week, right? So today we have an awesome guest, Scrilla. I want to find out. I'm going to ask him if it's Casadon or like Casadon, like Casadon, like Casanova or Casadon. I'm gonna find out. We got him, and then the week after that we got some awesome guests. We just got a lot going on, and we're gonna tell you about everything. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
like play this field. But this particular artist that we're interviewing today is from Columbus, Ohio. Well, he's not originally from Columbus, Ohio, but he's a transplant, so we still claim him, right?
Right. No doubt.
Yes, and I do believe that we have him on the line today.
What it do?
Yeah, I'm here.
What up, man?
Yeah, what up, though? Yeah, my name's Scrilla Casadon. I'm originally from Gary, Indiana. We got to sort that out ASAP.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
Okay. So
Gary, Indiana, and
Casadon. Okay, so you live in Columbus, Ohio.
Casadon. Yeah, Casadon.
Did I say Casadon?
Casadon. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you said it 17 different ways.
So, but you live in Columbus, Ohio, right?
I do.
So you're considered a transplant.
I'm a transplant.
We know you still claim Gary.
Yeah, I claim Gary and Top City too. I was raised out there. I spent more time out than I did in Gary. Also, Air, Pennsylvania. I traveled around and also sent shouts out to Carbondale, Illinois. So I represent all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. They're out there making moves. No doubt, man. Yeah. So I
mean,
you got like a lot of great songs and a lot of things you've been working with. But our new listeners and new people can check out what you've been doing. Give us like a start of a little bit about how you get to start with this.
We're taking you down a yellow brick road.
Well, that's basically where it started. That's where it started. How I started rapping, I mean, my mom, she owned a management company in Topeka, Kansas. She was managing not only some of the dopest artists from that region. I wanted to send a shout out to Devious Mind, Sean Spicer, and Evil Loke as well. So all of the dopest artists in the city was in my living room. She ran it out of the projects, Pond Ridge, East Side. And so, I mean, pretty much that was, it was just bound to happen. Like I said in one of my songs, it was bound to happen. So.
Yeah, so you got that whole thing, that background like that. When did you start to get to writing the songs and was that something that came naturally or you was under somebody's wing?
No, I was always, rapping in the car whenever we would have to go pick up Devious or whatever, or, just freestyling in the car. And then, I really wouldn't let too many people hear my stuff. I say it was my partner, XK. XK, he was like, I know you rap, so spit some. And then, so, after that, I guess I had to rap then. But I didn't officially record a record until my senior year in high school with DJ Jeff and my Master Tolliver. in Carbondale, Illinois. So, I mean, it was just, you know, it was what it was. It's nothing like it is now. You know what I'm saying? I had went away from it for a while. Went to a small town, printed up some CDs, moved around, did my thing. Stepped away from the game, marriage, whatever the case may be. Came up here to Columbus, got back at it, and made a name for myself up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've been in Columbus for quite a number of years. Yeah,
about 17 years off and on. Going on 18, probably. My daughter's 19. Yeah, about 17, 18 years off and on.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're putting in that work. So you definitely got, you know, your name is out here. And now this new material that you're working on, this is it's a new project. It's called Mr. July Volume 3. So you had 1 and 2. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I got 1 and 2. 1 was done. When was 1 done? I think I did 1. Yeah, I did 1 in Columbus, and you know, that was pretty much pre all the streaming era and whatnot, just physical copies. I made a name for myself going posting up, no matter what side of town it be in Columbus, in front of shops or gas stations, whatever, hustling them like that. Then I got you know, I got to linking up with people, hustling them at the shows. Then I got smart. It didn't matter if I was or wasn't on the card to perform. I was hustling there, but I was fishing in the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, it would be a time I might got 2 shows a night, 2 different locations, or, you know what I'm saying, 5, 6 shows a week. I mean, just, that was my thing.
Yeah.
That was my thing. I was never a diva. I was never a diva and scared to get out there and move and groove. So.
Right. Yeah, and you think about it, like a lot of artists, that hustle, that thing right there is like, it's not really heard of as much anymore, you know, like you don't see artists saying like how they had to go out there, grind hard, because they think that they can do it through the streaming and stuff like that and go out there. But, you know, could you like kind of explain how hard it was to do that hustle, or is it easier now to do the things that you're doing?
No, it wasn't hard at all. Not for me. Some people it may be. If you are who you say you are, because I pull up anywhere. You know, I noticed that a lot of people back then, I don't know if they still do now, because I really don't associate with a lot of people, but a lot of people from Columbus, if you stayed on the west side, you didn't go to the north side, or you was north side, you didn't go south. It was days I would be all over Columbus, and it didn't matter. Wherever there was people at, you know what I'm saying? Dolo, or I had one of my cousins with me. But, yeah, it wasn't hard at all. It wasn't hard at all.
You're right. When I was growing up in Columbus, it was like we didn't really do a lot of going to different sides of town. Mm-hmm. Like I grew up Franklin Park, southeast area, whatever, and that's all I had ever known about Columbus until I got married and my ex-husband took me to the north side, and then I started but I was in my 20s by then. So you're right. There was a time when they really didn't do a lot of mingling, you know, on different sides. Like people, that's kind of like Chicago is. Chicago's a block by block. South side don't mess with the west side. West side don't mess with the you know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same concept. Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, that's something right there.
Yeah.
Did you ever did you ever do anything in Chicago? Because I know, you know, Gary, Indiana is not that far from Chicago. Neither is, where did you say the other place in Illinois was? Did you claim?
Carbondale, Illinois. That's southern Illinois.
Mm-hmm. How far is that from Chicago?
Don't give me the lying. It ain't far, but it ain't close. It's in the southern part. Chicago up north. But as far as I do anything in Chicago, no, I got family there. I go visit Chicago. I've been there so much. I mean, no. Chicago is just Chicago to me. Chicago to somebody else is, Chicago. It's just like, man, Chicago.
I want to give them a sample of what we're talking about, because you really captured my ear, right? So when we met you about Memorial Day, you and your cousin, CSG Payne, and I didn't realize that time. Huh?
No, I just sent a shout out to my cousin. I said, "What up, cuz?"
Yeah, I've been playing his music too. I love his music. I didn't realize at that time that you were an artist, right? It wasn't until later that you actually sent me this right here that I'm about to play. it was a remix of "I Want You" by Marvin Gaye, but you put a spin on it, and I absolutely fell in love with the spin.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah. So I just want to play it real quick, and then we're gonna come right back because I need for them to understand who we talking to. Because they might just think you a regular little old Joe that's bouncing around from city to city, but that ain't really who you are. You are a freaking artist, like for real.
Yeah.
So I want them to really listen to a little bit of you, and then we're gonna come right back. Okay.
All right.
Want to move unscripted, y'all.
Been on my mind since the first day. And I don't know if it's a phase. Hope it never fades. My mind's in the days. Much respect to your rays. I'm amazed by your ways, by your style, by your grace. I don't know if it's a phase, but I hope it never fades. I seen her from across the room, got us demeanor. Shoe game vicious, but her walk was meaner. Leggings fitting tight and samba flowing right. Hood, but very classy type of girl. I like how I approach. She said, "No need to introduce yourself." Heard a few of your songs and your words are spelt. So I'm conversing about everything under the sun. From then on, an instant connection begun. Her intellect was way more advanced than some. Plus, she understood the world where them grams get slung. Shared everything from favorite books to stock tips. She even taught me how to use my chopsticks. Lust led me here, but I ain't expect this. Your savoir-faire has piqued my interest. Aside from your beauty, your soul's the deepest. Your thoughts the dopest. Nah, it ain't no secret that I want you. I want you in the worst way. You've been on my mind since the first day. And I don't know if it's a phase. Hope it never fades. My mind's in the days. Much respect to your rays. I'm amazed by your ways, by your style, by your grace. I don't know if it's a phase, but I hope it never fades. I wanna be the reason why you wear a smile on your face. Slide through, be the reason I scoop up the plate. Fresh candles all lit, new faucet. Natural attraction, we ain't gotta force it. The ambiance, got your love box from faucet. Never make love-a-thon till one of us forfeit. Caressing your calves while kissing your feet. Dream about me, I'm the reason you come in your sleep. Had to open your mind to find the key to your heart. Had to be who I said I am to ignite the spark. Before you, I was guarded, life was dark. I had to learn to trust to get this life a start. Inseparable, couldn't imagine life apart. I need you by my side when this life gets hard. Keeping you motivated is something I'm gon' do. Let my love adorn you for my life, Lord, I'ma want you, I want you. I want you in the worst way. You've been on my mind since the first day. And I don't know if it's a phase. Hope it never fades. My mind's in the days. Much respect to your rays. I'm amazed by your ways, by your style, by your grace. I don't know if it's a phase, but I hope it never fades.
That was the bomb. So just in case you're just now tuning in, you've tuned in on Move Unscripted, and we're actually interviewing Scrilla, Casadon.
Well, maybe it's your accent that won't allow you to do it.
Huh?
I said maybe it's your accent that won't allow you to do it.
Do I sound country? Do I sound country? Do I sound country?
A little bit. You've been in Atlanta too long.
It's definitely, I got to tell her that,
So what made you pen that? Like, that's, first of all, let me just say, Marvin Gaye is one of my freaking favorite old school artists. And that particular song was always my favorite. Remember I told you I tried to sing it and messed up and embarrassed myself and stage? I love that freaking song. So that was very creative, the way you did that remix. What caused you to choose that song, and how did you come up with the lyrics? Take us there.
My lady found it, picked it, sent it to me, asked me to make a song about it, make a song to it, and I did it.
Oh, so it was like a romantic thing.
Yeah.
You said your lady, right?
Yeah.
So so that was like a romantic thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Can you make me?
It's going pretty good.
Oh, it's pretty good. But you talking about a whole bunch of other women in there. That don't count.
That's awesome.
That's awesome and amazing. Like that's. So I'm curious. When we first met, you was like, I usually know everybody who's doing anything in Columbus. So that tells me that you were already out there doing other things other than just being an artist. So let us know about that, like your history in the industry here in Columbus, Ohio.
I mean, besides music, community activist, and being in the Busted magazine a bunch of times. Yeah.
What are some of the things you were doing for the community with the kids?
We was having with the help of Empire. I was a helping factor. Empire was feeding the community. They would have family dinners on Thanksgiving right there in the Mount Vernon area by the King's Arts Complex. I was real instrumental in taking people from the projects over there. I don't know the name of it. Or down there by the liquor store, come and eat. They'd have Boston Market out there. I mean, they would feed a lot of people. Right. Stop the Violence rallies. We'd have Stop the Violence rallies with Killing is Whack. He's down there. Chuck's down there in Atlanta. Chuck Robb. I don't know if you hip to him, but Stop the Violence rallies. Come again?
Mm-hmm. I said I've heard that name before.
Yeah. He's moving and grooving down there in Atlanta. But that too. So that's pretty much what I was doing. That's pretty much what I was doing.
Empire,
Music.
Empire was a label here.
Yeah, Empire was that deal up here. Shout out to Diggy Dolce. She's still moving and grooving up here. But at one point in time, Empire was like the No Limit of Columbus.
Oh wow.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that type of Okay.
Yeah, it was about 17 of us. 17 extremely talented artists, and without me ever being on Empire, I don't think I would have grown as an artist the way I am now. Like, everybody pushed each other. So I definitely grew as an artist. Like, you could be nice at some town or whatever, but are you nice everywhere you go? So I definitely had to step my game up, Yeah,
it takes that right there. Like, to really, once you see it and you get a grip of that, as an artist, like, wherever you go, people are going to, feel what you're doing. That's when you don't, there's no going back to where, where it used to be. You're only going further. That's what's up. So with this Mr. July Volume 3, what are some of the songs that's on there? What's this project all about?
You know what? This I think, as far as a body of work, this is my best by far, because I was in the best place mentally while I was writing this. I was in the best place mentally while I was writing this. It's a lot of songs. Like, for instance, my favorite song on there is Joy. I like Joy. I love Joy. I always wanted to do a song that incorporating spoken word into it. Shout out to Avery Yaholi. She did the spoken word piece on there. I'm a big fan of spoken word, and I just really wanted to touch on some topics I really didn't see too many people touching on. And it's just, I love that song. Plus, I'm bouncing on it. I'm bouncing on it real smooth, like, if Cool G Rap ever heard that, he'd be proud. But I'm bouncing on that one, and it's just a beautiful song with a meaning. I wrote it to invoke emotion. If somebody hears this and they don't, I don't invoke any emotion on that one, they don't have a pulse. Because that was that song is by far my favorite. I'm proud of that song.
Tell them your website address where they can download, because I actually downloaded the album. So tell them the website address where they can download your music.
Scrilla Casadon Scrilla.com. That's SCRILLACASADON.com. And you can download my new project. I have it also. I'm on all streaming sites. I just got the email a couple days ago, and that's really like I said, I'm from the CD slanging era, so I'm not gonna say I'm behind, but I'm not gonna say I'm ahead. You know what I mean? With this the whole streaming sites, things like that. But I'm on all the streaming sites. My son was telling me, "Oh, Dad, please don't go to TikTok." You know, he's a little TikToker. But I called him a hater. I said, "Hater, I'm on TikTok."
All school is taking over TikTok. I'll be on there ticking and stuff and singing and spinning.
Just like Facebook. It's like all the old jokers on Facebook. Kids like, we don't like this.
Yeah, like kids is like, damn, can we have anything to ourselves?
Well, it is what it is. I mean, the majority of the parents pay the bills for the kids. I don't know why. They don't think that, no parents will want to get on TikTok. But,
So I actually didn't download Joy, so y'all will need to go to his website and purchase his album like I did to hear that song. Yeah. But I did get Grateful and Money Marathon. So those are two.
Yeah, Grateful. Grateful is another one that I'm proud of. And how that song came about, I was at the House of Hope, and one of the counselors would make one of the clients, write 50 to 100 things that they're grateful for. Now, my counselor didn't ask me to do that, but, I'm always searching for ways to better myself, and then it just, boom, you know what I'm saying? I think it's real important to keep in mind the things that you're grateful for and the things that you appreciate. So I just wanted to put that in stone. If ever I have a bad day, I can just put that on and lift my spirits up. So hopefully I can lift somebody else's up.
Well, let's play it real quick.
Yeah.
Let's hear some Grateful. Let you to give us the background. Let's hear what you got.
You ever take the time to sit down and write about 50 to 100 things you're thankful for? Try it. It's like real therapeutic. You know what I mean? Tell them. Thankful for the mercy and grace of Allah and coming out unscathed from them crash cars. Thankful for my children, I'm praying they listen. I ain't normal, daddy's been given a different mission. An able body and a sound mind, cause hard times made me feel like I was losing mine. Hard climbs seemed like a tough road to hoe. I overcame to overthrow the devil off my shoulders. So blessed to have the love of a great woman. Been through it all, knowing one day we would overcome it. A strong mother who fought hard to beat the odds. A loving dad who ain't complain, just played his cards. My grandpa's were a rare breed. I got that Willie Walker drive, watch me succeed. That Bird Robinson hustle was so in me. I'm on my job going hard, let them in feed. Blessed, my day one, still my day one. Good or bad, right, wrong, wouldn't change none. Get in the jam, one phone call, they come. It's man, don't slay some about my loved ones. Blessed to get that monkey off my damn back. Sobriety and therapy got my life back. Connected with my high power on the right track. Fully focused, know the devil don't like that. Blessed. It was times I thought I couldn't take it. Racking my brain, crunch time, thought I wouldn't make it. But every time I talked to God, that was motivation. So every time you hear me rhyme, you are hearing greatness. Man, used to question my gifts. I own attention seek and introvert to the tip. Being the wordsmith gives me the power to reach, to help heal and teach, relate, I don't preach. Look, heaven and hell's a mental condition. You get closer to either with your every decision. Gotta thank G. Porter, he aided the mission. He ain't turn me away, just put me in position. The next moves is on me. Guardian angels got my back, so it's on we. One man band, I'ma walking on me. They praying for my downfall, it's beyond me. blessed. I got a lot to be thankful for. Think about what you thankful for. Just let me think some more. I got a lot to be thankful for. Got a lot of things to be grateful for. Man, I got a lot to be thankful for. It's my favorite part right here. Make that guitar stand up and walk. Man.
What's going on?
What is the hap? This is R. Marie
and Patricia M. Goins.
And we are with On the Move Unscripted Ladies Roundtable Discussion.
Why you complain that that's a long name? That ain't that long.
I'm assuming we're not using this.
Yes, we are, because we are unscripted.
Okay.
Make sure you tune in every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com/Patricia Goins. And it's unscripted, so we say whatever we want to say.
Yes, and we talk about anything. We talk about everything. So come tune in to us and come talk to us. What's on your mind?
We want to hear it. You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted. Just in case you're just now tuning in and you're a little bit late and you just missed the two hottest songs that I just played, which was Grateful and I Want You. Yeah. We're interviewing Scrilla, Casadon.
Casadon. Yeah, you worked on it.
I said it.
Yeah,
you're killing me. Killing me.
Did I?
Casadon. She got it.
I did it right? Huh?
Casadon.
I said it right. Okay.
Yeah, you've been in Atlanta too long.
The thing is, I've been promoting you coming on the show for the last week, and every time I try to say your name, I'm like, I'm going to ask him, like, am I saying it right? So it's Scrilla Casadon.
Casadon, yeah.
That is. Yeah, you get a gold star.
So, when in reading your bio, you talked about, growing up in, I like to call it the urban community. I don't ever like to call it the hood or nothing like that. I just like to call it the urban community. So you talked about the difficulties.
For the project.
For the people.
For the project. You came out. I'm for the project. Yeah. I call it the urban community.
Okay, there it is. You call it that.
But you talked about, as a young person, watching, a lot of stuff that was going on during that time. So, like, what would you say to, young people that's kind of caught up in that life, but they're kind of like in between music and in the streets? Like, what would you say to them?
In between music and the streets. Man.
Because a lot of them right now they're in the streets, but they're still doing music. So it's like they're caught between two worlds almost.
It's almost the same world, basically.
It's the same world, but it's more violent than it was when we was growing up. Like, it wasn't like that. Yeah. So what would you say to them?
I mean, we all know, like Biggie said, the streets is a short stop. It's only a few ways this could turn out. Dead in jail. Very few make it out with all their faculties and, standing upright. A lot of people are using the streets to fund, their music careers. Just whatever you do, man, be smart about it. But we all know there's no longevity in the streets. There's no pension plan out there. And we know the streets don't love you back. You know what I'm saying? The streets are undefeated. You understand what I'm saying? But never would I tell a person not to do whatever they got to do to put food on the table, but you got to use that as a means to catapult yourself further. You understand? If you can run a bando, a trap spot, you can run a company. You understand what I'm saying? Same principles, different product. You understand? So I just pray everybody make it out, make it home safe. Never forget what you got in there for. But I really encourage people to, you got to do what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. But you do understand whenever you jump off the porch, you got to accept everything that come with that, everything. You understand? So, just know what you're getting into before you get into it. But I mean, music is sweet. Music is sweet in the bad meat. So, it's like I said, I'm not gonna tell somebody not to do what they got to do to feed their kids. But you do know that what comes with that. Long prison sentences, death, raids, overdoses, trauma, loss of loved ones. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, you sign up for it, everything that come with it, come with it.
That's true, yeah.
The music and the movies glamorize it. They make it seem like it's so cool to be in a gang. It's so cool to be in the streets like that or whatever. But the reality is there's a lot of people who got post-traumatic stress disorder because they didn't watch their best friend get blown away in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, it's really not the glamorous life like how the media likes to portray it. I mean, they say it's bad, but they glamorize it. Like Power. Power glamorized the street life in the music industry.
That's supposed to be like more like it's theater. It's like theater for the mind. It's not to go out there and do it. You can see an action movie and they're out there just like killing 100 people in a movie and stuff like that. It's not to go out there and do it. It's just theater for the mind. That's what hip hop really is as well in a nutshell. It's just theater for the mind. I mean, some people are saying that what they're putting out there, saying what they're doing in the streets, and it's getting them caught out there. You hear artists are getting locked up for saying things where they get indicted by certain things that they're saying in their songs or whatever they reveal, if they're being watched in that kind of level. But when it comes to somebody who's a writer, who's an artist, there's a difference. A lyricist and an artist, you can tell the difference. You know what I mean? Like what Scrilla is doing, you can hear what he's putting into like his soul and his thought process into what's going to sound good and feel good compared to like, well, this is what my boys. I'm just like doing it for my peers, for them to like this to like me. This is for like for the world to understand.
Yeah, because he chose a different lane. He chose a lane to help pull him out. See, NWA helped bring him in. The music industry changed when NWA and all of them started talking and making it sound glamorous. Be honest with me now. Come on.
Yeah, that was there. I mean, it was a lot of artists doing it, though.
So in the middle of crack epidemic, we got NWA and all them other little brothers that was making the street life sound beautiful. So now, here we are, 2021, all these kids that grew up in that, babies that was born in that time, now they're the ones who's really spending half their life in jail trying to live what they heard growing up, right? Am I being honest? Like, come on now.
They were like more like reporters of the street.
What do you think, Scrilla?
What do I think about what? About what? What I think about what?
You ain't get okay. I get what this is.
I'm listening to what you said, but you said a lot. You know what I'm saying? What I think about what? The glamorizing, or I mean, I don't agree with that. You got a lot of people out here telling on themselves, and you snitching on yourself.
Yeah,
everybody got to be on the gram and the Instagram, and everybody got to know. I come from an era where they didn't even really take pictures. They didn't take pictures. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, that's just how they moving and grooving these days. It was never something that was glamorized. It was you did what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? My great grandma, God bless her soul, she ran numbers. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was born to that type of family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you just do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do and be smart about it. But it's if you, like I said, if you could run a trap house, you could run a business.
That is true because the product don't matter. Like if you a hustler, if you a salesperson, if you got the gift of gab, you can sell anything, you can build anything. If you can keep up with your money, you can do anything. Mm-hmm. That's true. Mm-hmm. But we're trying to get these kids out of the streets. And the reason why I say that is because we got so so many deaths of young children. 13, they're getting younger and younger. You know what I'm saying? Just in Chicago a couple months ago, they killed a 13-year-old boy. The police did. He was running through the alley. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he had a gun or not. I couldn't see the gun. Maybe he tossed or whatever. But still, they ain't asked no questions. They just shot the brother down. Like, they're getting younger and younger. So the goal is to try to switch all the stuff that's been going on with the hip-hop industry and the music and all that stuff over the last 20, 30 years. It's time to switch that because these kids are losing their lives trying to live that life.
And going by what they see in
yeah, that's true.
You know, I mean, the music has something to do. It's like they're reporting what's going on. All the kids don't live in the hood of the per se. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or in the projects. You know what I mean? So with those who are like they want to be a part of that. Saying, well, I'm down. That's where they get misconstrued that way. Like I said from the beginning, it's really, you know, theater for the mind.
Yeah, my son told me that he used to know, he knew kids that was be out there kicking it on, you know, on out in the projects or urban community or whatever you want to call it. But they didn't even live there. They live way down the way on the other side, over there in the big house. You know what I'm saying? They get up in the morning, the maid handing them the towel and washcloth. But they don't want that. They want what they've been growing up listening to. They want the street life. So they'll go, you know, and go over to the other side of town just so they can feel like they fit in.
Right, it's out there.
Yeah, this is coming about when you don't have men in the house, or you don't have men and being there for their children.
Yeah, that's true. Fact.
So
yeah,
it's important, definitely. Yeah, and well, Father's Day is coming up too this weekend as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Father's Day. Mm-hmm.
And then Juneteenth it also became a federal holiday.
You just told me that. I did not know that.
So yeah, the 19th.
Yeah, it's on the 19th. Isn't it the 19th?
19th. Right.
Wow.
So, you know, so it's definitely time. And the music, like I said, the music is going. It's the summer. We just went through a whole year of a pandemic. Everything was all like going crazy. There's a lot more things going out there that's just like really, you know, that's like got a lot of people in a frenzy. You know, what I'm hearing from your music, it has a lot of soul in it. You know what I mean? And you're putting a lot of, you know, of your emphasis into that. Is that in like all your music for this whole project like that?
This pretty much this whole pretty anything I make. You know, I speak from my soul. My grandfather, God bless his soul, he was one of my biggest fans, supporters, and whenever I make music, I make it with him in mind, and my grandma in mind, and my uncles in mind, and the kids in mind. I don't wanna freeze an irresponsible moment in time and put that on the track and just go there and just say anything. You know, I want to make something that my mom can listen to. You know, I mean, she know I use words, certain words, but I keep that to a minimum. You know, I got a broad vocabulary, so I don't. This whole album, I didn't say the N word one time. I don't believe. But I make music. Like I said, I don't want to freeze irresponsible thinking in time like that. I'm very mindful of what I put out.
That was smooth how you said that. That was smooth how you said that. Mm-hmm. I don't want to freeze the irresponsible moment in time, like on my project. Like I just like how you said that. Like that was real smooth. You can tell that you're poetic with it. Yeah,
right. I got it. My son is listening. Yeah, my son is listening. My daughter is listening. So I mean, I'm not gonna feed you nothing that'll make me sick. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I just don't mob like that. I can do without it. I don't. You said what?
Didn't you say this? I thought I read on your bio that your father was a writer.
My dad, yeah, my dad. My whole family did music. My whole family did music in one way or another. You know, my dad used to write music and dress like Prince and make his own clothes and all that. You know, I mean that's the era. It was the era. You know what I'm saying? So,
really out there. Yeah, that's what's up. And I mean, because music it changes over time and stuff, but then there's always those classics or that standard way of what makes a hit record, or what feels good, or what sounds good. Doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, and this is where you at with it, like, and it just I mean, like, this feels good. Like, I'm definitely going to get the album. Well, cop this. Is it an album or is it a mixtape?
I bought it. I'll let you listen.
You call it a project, an album or a project. I think that's the thing now. It's a project.
Yeah, project. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, project.
Scrilla Casadon, man, doing his thing. Mr. July Volume 3. This project is out there right now wherever you download or stream your music on all the major platforms, right? Also, you can hit him up on his website as well, ScrillaCasadon.com.
You know what? I wish we could go back to where we were swinging. In fact, I was about to bring back CDs. I don't give a damn if anybody else. I don't care. I'm about to get me a damn CD made. I think that the worst thing that they could have done, yeah, they are, and they need to. The worst thing they could have done was get rid of or stop, really pushing CDs and records. Like, that hurt the artist, because now we got to trust that the streamers and we catching every beat in space. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really hurt the people. People were able to make a living and feed themselves and take care of themselves off of swinging them daggone CDs on the corner. People was making money, $5 a watt, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I remember
that. Yeah, mixtapes, especially out there in Jersey and New York, we used to have the mixtape. Everybody had a mixtape, so you'll have a backpack of those. Just say, look, I got this one. I'm spending $20 and give me 4.
Yeah, we need to get back to that. I don't care what the industry is doing. The hell with what they saying. We need to get back to that. Everybody, almost everybody, got a CD player some freaking where. In your car, I still got one in my car.
Vinyl sleeves are cheap. I remember that. You put your little insert up in there. You just swing it like that.
Yeah, they still make them. I feel like we need to get back to that. We need to put the money back in the hands and the product back in the hands of the artist and take it up out of the cyberspace some daggone where. I don't know how they know the satellite didn't miss a couple beats.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that. Because one of my partners, shout out to King Thunder, he's owed some money by one of these systems, one of these streaming sites or whatever the case may be. But the beautiful thing about this is, I mean, just like with anything, it creates another side. Some people are down hard fans, loyal fans are still buying hard copies. Okay, the streaming sites is doing what they're doing. But as an artist, you got to be smarter. You got to be smarter than the average bear. That's why I released my project on my own platform first. You understand what I'm saying? You got to wait fiscal quarter to get paid. 3 months. That's 3 months from these streaming sites. Sometimes they don't tally the numbers right or whatever the case may be. Whenever you got your own website and they buy directly from you, I mean, you get the money that Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I didn't like waiting 2 weeks to get paid when I had a job. I for damn sure don't want to wait 3 months. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, you got to boss up. You got to boss up. But marketing is very, very important in driving that attention to your website. But, don't let nobody control the narrative. Streaming is important. It can get you can be in, different countries at one time and never leave your living room. That's beautiful. That's important too. But I highly recommend releasing your music on your own platform. That's important. That's important right there. You know who's rocking with you, and that interaction with your fans and supporters that's rocking with you, I mean, that'll take you further than anything.
Yeah, I don't knock the streamers. I don't knock the internet stations and all kinds of stuff because, like you said, that's important. People who would have never known of you in Spain and UK and all them different places, and even in the next state that you've never been in will learn about you because of the internet. So I don't knock the streamers, but I really feel like in our hometowns where we live at, where we sleep at, we need to have our copies, our hard copies, so that they can support us, and we can go back and that money needs to be put back into the artist's hand. And we ain't got to wait for the big labels to say, okay, we're back to CDs now. We can be a leader in this. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole indie movement is about being the leader, taking the lead. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take the lead and be like, you know what? I know people are still buying CDs. I know people still got CD players. Let me go ahead and put my stuff in a physical, nice, attractive thing. Let me go out here and swing it. While they work in the airwaves, I got my money in my hand every day.
Righteous. Merchandise is important. Muy importante. Merchandise is important. Hard copies is still important. and you got to make sure you control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's that on that.
Right.
I like this. I want to play this song. This other song I got called Marathon Money. Money Marathon.
Money Marathon.
Money Marathon featuring King Thunder. Is that right?
Yeah. Shout out to King Thunder, man. He can't do no wrong in my eyes, man. Shout out to King Thunder. He put me up on a lot of game. Very professional. You know what I'm saying? A man, a jack of all trades, a Renaissance man.
All right.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I'm going to go ahead and play Money Marathon, and we're going to be right back.
All right.
Back.
Yeah.
We're going to script y'all.
I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is run money marathon. I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper, all I know is run money marathon. You can catch me with a dime piece. Me and the money, it's time me. Diamonds in my timepiece. Diamonds in my timepiece. Yeah. Gotta get it on the daily, all I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper, all I know is run money marathon.
Here go the plan, we about to get us some bands. We about to buy us some land, buy back the block. We gon' invest in the stock, link up and we can't be stopped. One top of nip, came through and gave the blueprint. Now my boots search on the crib, and it don't fold. No, I will not sell my soul, no, they will not sell my road. I'm motivated, to my dream I'm dedicated. Mapped it out, developed patience. Fuck all that playing, we was greeting, y'all was hating. Y'all was begging, we was taking. Y'all was looking for a way to start phone, we was laying down a demonstration. Y'all was looking for some kind of cosign. I ain't need no fucking validation. Everybody ain't gon' finish with you. Process of elimination. Everybody ain't gon' see your vision. Gotta show and prove manifestation. Gotta stand on what you stand for. Never stand down, no debating. Playing games with the right one. They gon' understand when the foul slavery. Go!
I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is run money marathon. I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is run money marathon. You can catch me with a dime piece. Me and the money, it's time me. Diamonds in my timepiece. Diamonds in my timepiece. Yeah. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is run money marathon.
Put the money on the pedestal. Touch it, turn it to a vegetable. Writing on the check is legible. Damn, thunder been incredible. Niggas talk about it, be about it. Please chill, I'll see about it. Ain't got a whole squad, never had to bribe, a homie was a G about it. Nigga be hustling all day though. We be trying to get it to where the pesos. We ain't playing it all, we want the bank codes. Niggas like no place around, I can't go. Running less than these suckers and I'm a veteran. Better than anybody you talk about, nigga, ever since I've been moving in medicine. People were saying, let me know. But y'all was sleeping on thunder when nigga let it in. Hit a blunt and a passion on the right side. Been in 20 and win, talking no hindsight. This how homies just look at it on the bright side. We don't like when our pockets are on the tight side. Nigga, look, chill, give me my slide. We can stop at the paper, so baby, why hide? I'm a hustler, baby, so why the side eye? I ain't one of them niggas that play side guy, no.
I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is run money marathon. I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is run money marathon. You can catch me with a dime piece. Me and the money, it's time me. Diamonds in my timepiece. Diamonds in my timepiece. Yeah. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is run money marathon.
Oh, that was tight. That That was really tight. I like that.
Mr. July Volume 3. Out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Once again, shout out to King Thunder.
Word, way up, man. Now, that's one of the people that you, who you work with in the production for this?
Oh, man, my guy Boger out there in Russia, and Big Jeezy. I work with Big Jeezy and Boger primarily. And these guys did it. They did I Want You. So, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
man.
they did Boger, man. Shout out to Boger. Boger did, I think Boger got like 6 songs on this album. I mean, he just makes music that touches the soul. So I really rock with Boger.
Yeah, I can definitely feel it too. It's got that feeling to it. So we're big up to the production team and everything like that, man. This joint is definitely hot, man. What you working with? Now you got videos or you got some shows coming up or something like that?
I don't got any shows coming up. I want to do it a certain way. The video as soon as after Juneteenth is over, because I'm not only an artist. I have a company called Elite Streets, and we'll be out there at Goodell Park at the Juneteenth Festival. We'll be out there as soon as Juneteenth is over. Me and Young Wise will be writing a treatment for the video. That body. I Want You is not my single, but I know I would never get that Marvin Gaye sample cleared, so I just gave it to the people. There you go. Okay. You understand? But that body is the single we pushing first, and then me and Mike Pip were shooting the video for Closer, and then me and King Thunder shooting the video for Money Marathon, and I want to get with Ebri and shoot the video for Joy because Joy is my favorite song. I think I played that like 9 times in a row today. That's my baby. That's my brainchild right there.
All right, nice.
So, after you shoot your videos, right, and before you release them to the public for everybody to check out, make sure you come to us so we can help you set up a premiere, and so your supporters and people and their fans and stuff that like your music can buy a ticket to watch it. You know what I'm saying? We got one coming up on July 1st with William T. Stars, and he ain't playing, and them ticket sales is coming in. So before you release it for free, make sure you stop by our way.
It's a hustle.
All the way, we can figure out a way to monetize it so everybody wins.
Right.
Yeah. And you know what? When I did my movie, I had a premiere first. We didn't do virtual, but I did have a premiere where everybody was able to view it first. The people, my supporters, was able to come and network or whatever. So this is a way to do it virtually, so you can catch people that may not live in your city. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who support us that don't even live where we live. You know what I'm saying? So that's a nice way.
Exactly.
And not only that, but you put so much. This is how I speak to the artists. You put so much into the project. We do. It costs. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no free thing. To get the beats and the studio time and the mixing and mastering, and then even the creation of the music video and all that goes into that. You spend a lot of money on that. We pour our hearts into that. So,
you got to recoup.
That's right. Even writing this song.
I try to recoup. I need an ROI, baby.
So it's better to let the fans support our efforts and let us get, like you said, recoup some of that back before we release it for free. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, you're not about to get, no $10 a view, you know what I'm saying, when you just put it out there. So why not, give your fans an opportunity to see it first? That's how I see it.
Yeah, it's a great tool.
That's how I see it.
Right, yeah, we can make something happen. It's only like, $100 to rent out a movie theater? About $100 for like an hour or something like that, rent out a movie theater. I mean, we can put something together and make it slap.
Right, yeah. You gotta make it sound even bigger, yeah.
Come on in. You know what I'm saying? He said he's been in business since he was 3. Come on in.
Yeah. Well, I got stock in AMP, so I'm quite sure we can rent one of them things out. You understand? Whenever. See, I've done all the shows. I've done damn near every venue up here, so that doesn't excite me. You understand what I'm saying? If I do a show, it's gotta be right. You understand? And I gotta get paid from that. I gotta get paid right. And I want the fans to get, not just see a show. I want them to have an experience. When I went to see when I was working at the Schottenstein Center and I got to see Prince perform, I think it was the Musicology concert. That was an experience. That was, you know what I'm saying? That was something different. It's got to be that. So you
like that on stage? So you the bomb diggity on stage? Is that what you're trying to say? You're trying to say you're not just an artist, you're a performer? Is that what you're trying to say, sir?
No, I'm a performer. Yeah, I've been doing this since I was little. Yeah, I've been doing this since I was little. I'm not in a rush to go back to, just to perform at a Skelly's or, you know what I'm saying? I love them venues, but I'm saying if we gonna do it, it's got to be right, and everybody get paid, not just the door and the bar. You know what I'm saying? Or, I'm definitely damn sure not paying nobody to tune no performance. I don't give a damn who you bring in town. You understand what I'm saying? But when you build up the right following, you do it the right way. Nice, intimate, small venue. You understand? I mean, you can do numbers. You can do numbers, and it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, when the next show I do, it's got to be right.
We're trying to bring Ohio's, some love.
It's a lot of talent out here. We already know that. Like the whole Midwest, man, it's been out there, and we know there's a different flavor, if you will. You know what I mean? Like it's a different type of flavor. We know what's going on in the South and the Southwest, things like that, and some parts of the West Coast. But there's been a different shift in the flavor of what's going on in the Midwest, and I've been hearing it for years. I'm coming out here from here to St. Louis, going down to Southern Illinois as well, like different spots, man, and then here, even in Michigan, and you hear this flow. So now it's a music that people, it's not even just underground. They're playing it on the radio, but it's just what they're doing in the mainstream. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This music is mainstream as well. Mm-hmm. It's just not giving it a shot because it's independent. So that's what we're saying. We're going to pump it out there for everywhere else as well. So then they were like, look, where's this coming from? It's coming from Columbus, Ohio. It's coming from Gary, Indiana. Like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what we at with.
Well, it's good that you're doing these radio interviews and podcast interviews. You know what I'm saying? You're getting the word out there. But the thing that I was more talking about was virtual, and not so. I mean, that is cool too. And you actually
so we can bring that with that. Yeah, you can bring that.
Yeah, you can bring that with that. But I was talking more about virtual. But yeah, we could talk. After this, okay, so it ain't over, Scrilla.
yeah. Columbus got their own flavor. They just gotta embrace it.
Right.
And this is coming from somebody that's not from here. You say what?
You got something coming up virtually anyway on the, what day is that? Look at that,
it's
virtually
the 25th. It's the 25th. It's the 25th. My cousin G Flair, he's DJing. It's a virtual listening party. So, I mean, I think we're gonna have fun. If you know anything about my cousin, you know he's something else. He's something else. So yes, it's a virtual listening party.
Is he somebody gonna have you laughing?
Listen, should have been a comedian. I mean, but he's real, he's raw, and I mean, and when I approached him with the idea, he was like, "I'm with it, cuz," and I'm like, "Well, what's the ticket? How much you go?" He said, "You gonna pay me to listen to your music? What I do that anyway." I mean, and that's just beautiful when you got that type of support, and people genuinely rock with you. That's just a beautiful thing. So, I mean, I'm excited to see how that goes. It's going to be ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. I'm still trying to get some more of my family on just come on and rock with me, baby. But, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. It's going to be on Zoom and some other streaming sites. I don't know which ones yet, so I can't give you the definite yet, but I believe we're gonna have fun, man. I mean, he's something else. I'm not just gonna play songs off this album. I'm gonna play some other ones too. You say what?
Okay. So we're gonna put that flyer on Atlantic Music Industry Group as well, right? And then people know it's going to June 25th. Yeah, we're gonna definitely tune in for that.
So, what advice, as we start to come in towards the end of our show, what advice would you give to an artist who's starting out? Because I don't know your age, but I know you're at least older than 30, right? So
yeah, I'm 39. I ain't ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed that I'm 39. I'll be 40 in July.
That's right. No ageism over here when it comes to lyrics.
I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was cool to die young.
That's right.
So you got some artists that's either coming out for the first time or resurging that are older artists. So what advice would you give a more seasoned artist that's older in age or whatever that's coming out or resurging, like for this energy right here that we're in?
I mean, stay true to yourself. Hopefully at this point in your life, you know who you are. You have a lot of people that, regardless of what their age, they don't know who they are. Trying to follow trends and whatever the case may be. I wouldn't do it. You do whatever you feel. I wouldn't do it. Just, stay true to yourself and your demographic will find you. You know what I'm saying? Just stay true to yourself. So, and as long, you got to understand something. The truth has no expiration date. Look at E40. E40, 109 years old. But he's still speaking the truth. You understand? Right. As long as you're speaking the truth, it has no expiration date. Following the trends and all of that stuff right there, it is what it is. It's a trend. It's a one-night stand. You know what I'm saying? The truth is, you know what I mean? As long as you're speaking the truth and you feeding somebody's soul and you speaking life to people and you helping people get through things and situations and you invoking feelings, because people forget what you said. They won't forget how you made them feel. As long as you're making people feel good and you helping them through situations, you can be straight.
That's right.
Only advice I want to give to the ones that's coming back out that's been gone a while, come out with the truth, but do not come out with that one little braid with the beads on it.
Oh, wow.
Bald head and that one little boy. Don't come back. Don't bring that part back. Don't come back with no bell bottom like that.
You got it.
I'm talking about the ones that's coming back after they've been gone for some years.
Yeah, it's the ones been doing that though.
He may not remember that because he's only 39, so he may not remember.
Remember what? I might not remember what.
You may not remember
what I might not remember.
When the guy wear that one braid.
The one braid.
Oh,
okay. All right. I mean, you do what you do, man. I don't knock nobody's hustle. I don't knock somebody gonna like something, but just, you know what I'm saying, be yourself, speak the truth, spread light. Right. You know what I'm saying, and you be straight. You know what I'm saying. So that's that on that. I don't know nothing about no one braid. I'm bald head. I wish I could grow hair. I wish I could. I'm not gonna knock a man if he got hair to put it in a braid. I don't got no hair, so live, man. Be great before your hair fall out.
So what's your social media handles? Your Twitter, your Facebook, Instagram? Tell them what those
are. Scrilla Casadon on everything. Scrilla Casadon on Facebook. Scrilla Casadon on Instagram, Scrilla Casadon on Twitter. I'm rarely on Twitter. I'm more so on Instagram and Facebook. Also, my clothing company, my clothing line, Elite Streets. My drop shipping company, Elite Streets. .myshopify.com. Elite Streets on Instagram. That's why I ain't hard to find. Scrilla Casadon on YouTube. So, like I said, I'm not behind, but I'm not ahead. You understand? I'm about to put all the songs that was on hard copy CDs. I'm about to put all those on YouTube. You know what I mean? I've been going. Yeah. If for artists that's been gone for some time, it's going to be a lot of studying, a lot of YouTube videos looking up how to, and but. Once you get the moving and grooving, it really ain't no. If you a hustler, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You'll catch up and catch on.
Yeah. How to? Oh no.
Yeah.
So because you have, so for all the artists that are doing interviews on the Move and Scheme Beats Radio, Y'all will be the first ones that we reach out to about the opportunity to perform at the first Atlanta Music Industry concert series and networking event. We're putting it together. We haven't released a date yet, but we're going to. And so before we release it to the public, we're going to reach out to all the artists that we know, and almost everybody that we've interviewed has been great. So it's going to be hard to choose, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to reach out to some of the best ones. And I definitely feel like, if you're a performer, you said you're a performer. I'm going to have to see this. If you're a performer, you definitely got to get up there on the stage. That's a great opportunity to extend yourself outside of Columbus, Ohio, as far as on the stage.
Yeah, that ain't a problem. I've been doing this since I was winning breakdancing contests at the age of 4. So, I mean, performing is what it is. That's nothing. And I'm coming with merchandise.
Yeah, we're also offer the artists that perform. They'll also have the opportunity to have a vendor table for their merchandise. So it'll be a great. Oh
experience. That was going to be Mando. I'm not coming without no merchandise.
I know that's right. You said you ain't waiting on nobody else. No, Al, you coming with? Well, you gonna have a table of chairs now. You ain't got to stand up and do it.
Nah, I'm not just a rapper now. Nah, I was coming with that anyway, but that's what's up. That's definitely what's up.
So we'll be reaching out pretty soon. But I'm so excited. I know that you weren't born here, but you've been here for 17 years. Then you have been adopted.
Yeah. Columbus has adopted me. Columbus has adopted me. I really rock with Columbus. I met a lot of great people here, and I continue to meet a lot of great people here. I love the scene. It's a real dope place. I hear people that were born and raised here say they get tired of it, but I don't never get tired of Columbus, man. Columbus is a great place, great people, solid people. I don't have nothing negative to spew on the city.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you for sharing, your music with us. I Want You is my favorite. Everybody got their favorite. I Want You.
I want to go through the rest of it.
That's the
Have you heard Joy, though? Have you heard Joy? I'm not trying to sway you. I'm not trying to sway you. But, Joy is that's my brainchild right there. Like, I'm so proud of that song.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to listen to it. I'm going to have to listen to it.
Definitely.
Because right now, I Want You is winning in my book, but let me hear Joy.
Right.
Yeah.
If Joy outdo I Want You, Joy is bomb digging because I Want You. Like, I'm like, he sounds like a new version of LL a little bit, like the way, and then that song speaks to a buying market that definitely we support. Women support.
Oh, yeah.
Women support.
That's definitely bringing back that demographic. So, I'm all for that.
That's what's up. Okay. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you so much, and we'll be playing your song, one of your songs up out of here. You already know which one it's gonna be.
Right. And before I go, I'd like to give a shout out to y'all. It's a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to thank y'all for being who y'all said y'all are and doing what y'all say y'all do. If anybody in here on the show that's listening, that's in Columbus, Ohio, you can see us down here at Goodell Park on Saturday for the Juneteenth Festival. Just please come out and support. And that's awesome. Go to my website, ScrillaCasadon.com. Check out the music, my YouTube channel, Scrilla Casadon, all the streaming sites, Lee Streets, my brand. I just got the new hats out, so it's official. I'm big enough and brave enough to believe that I could take this to the next level. I'm big enough to do it.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that.
Without a doubt.
Let's feel that. Let's make that happen, man.
Yeah.
I go do that. Go copy it right now. Go check it out. ScrillaCasadon.com. Come get some. Let them know you heard it right here on the Move Unscripted.
On the Move Unscripted.
We all over the place. iHeart, Spotify.
Yeah.
Like where you was.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, everybody's on here.
All streaming sites.
I love promoting. This is what I do. I enjoy it. I like what I do. So, yes, it's going to be all over the place. So, okay, well, thank you, sir.
All right, y'all be smooth. I'm out here.
You got projects coming up and stuff, and like you said, you have been. And see, the one thing I will say before we go out of here, and I just want to say this real quick, I have been Atlanta, Chicago. I haven't been here. You know what I'm saying? As far as the entertainment industry, so I'm just coming back. He's been here, so it's awesome to have a connection that I too could trust. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for saying that. You know, we were about our word, because that's what we try to do. We're not one of the scammers. If we say we're gonna do it, we get it done. So thank you for choosing us, our podcast. You know, to even bring your talent through.
No doubt. I love that right there. Yeah.
So.
Yep, no doubt. Thank y'all. Yeah, I'm trying to come to the round table. I want to check out all podcasts. I want to see what's going on. I'm outside right now. I'm outside. When I'm outside, I'm moving around.
Okay, all right.
Make that happen.
Right. I'm speaking into existence. I'm putting it in motion right now.
Okay.
Let's do it.
He ain't playing. I like that. I like action people. Okay. All right, then. Well, you be safe out there, and we're going to play I Want You. We'll be right back.
All right, y'all take it easy. One.
How about you?
I want to move on scripted, y'all. I Want You.
I want you.
You've been on my mind since the first day. And I don't know if it's a phase. Hope it never fades. My mind's in the days. Much respect to your rays. I'm amazed by your ways, by your style, by your grace. I don't know if it's a phase, but I hope it never fades. I seen her from across the room, got us demeanor. Shoe game vicious, but her walk was meaner. Leggings fitting tight and samba flowing right. Hood, but very classy type of girl. I like our approach. She said, no need to introduce yourself. Heard a few of your songs and your words are spelt. Start conversing about everything under the sun. From then on, an instant connection begun. Her intellect was way more advanced than some. Plus, she understood the world where them grams get slung. Shared everything from favorite books to stock tips. She even taught me how to use my chopsticks. Lust led me here, but I ain't expect this. It's that warfare has piqued my interest. Aside from your beauty, your soul's the deepest. Your thoughts the dopest. Nah, it ain't no secret that I want you. I want you in the worst way. You've been on my mind since the first day. And I don't know if it's a phase. Hope it never fades. My mind's in the days. Much respect to your rays. I'm amazed by your ways, by your style, by your grace. I don't know if it's a phase, but I hope it never fades. I wanna be the reason why you wear a smile on your face. Slide through, be the reason I scoop up the plate. Fresh candles all lit, the new 4-6. Natural attraction, we ain't gotta force it. The ambiance, got your love box and force it. Never make love-a-thon till one of us forfeit. Caressing your calves while kissing your feet. Dream about me, I'm the reason you come in your sleep. Had to open your mind to find the key to your heart. Had to be who I said I am to ignite the spark. Before you, I was guarded, life was dark. I had to learn to trust to get this life a start. Inseparable, couldn't imagine life apart. I need you by my side when this life gets hard. Keeping you motivated is something I'm gon' do. Let my love adorn you for my life, Lord, I'ma want you, I want you. I want you in the worst way. You've been on my mind since the first day. And I don't know if it's a phase. Hope it never fades. My mind's in the days. Much respect to your rays. I'm amazed by your ways, by your style, by your grace. I don't know if it's a phase, but I hope it never fades. whoever take the time to sit down and write about 50 to 100 things you're thankful for, you should try it. It's like real therapeutic. You know what I mean? Tell them. Thankful for the mercy and grace of Allah and coming out unscathed from them crash cars. Thankful for my children, I'm praying they listen. I ain't normal, daddy's been given a different mission. An able body and a sound mind, cause hard times made me feel like I was losing mine. Hard climbs seemed like a tough road to hoe. I overcame to overthrow the devil off my shoulders. So blessed to have the love of a great woman. Been through it all, knowing one day we would overcome it. A strong mother who fought hard to beat the odds. A loving dad who ain't complain, just played his cards. My grandpa's wore a rare breed. I got that Willie Walker drive, watch me succeed. That Bird Robinson hustle was so weird me. I'm on my job going hard, let them in feed. Blessed, my day one, still my day one. Good or bad, right, wrong, wouldn't change none. Get in the jam, one phone call, they come. This man don't slay some about my loved ones. Blessed to get that monkey off my damn back. Sobriety and therapy got my life back. Connected with my high power on the right track. Fully focused, know the devil don't like that. Blessed. It was times I thought I couldn't take it. Racking my brain, crunch time, thought I wouldn't make it. But every time I talk to God, that was motivation. So every time you hear me rhyme, you are hearing greatness. Man, used to question my gifts. I own attention seek and introvert to the tip. Being the wordsmith gives me the power to reach, to help heal and teach, relate, I don't preach. Look, heaven and hell's a mental condition. You get closer to either with your every decision. Gotta thank G. Porter, he aided the mission. He ain't turn me away, just put me in position. The next moves was on me. Guardian angels got my back, so it's on we. One man band, I'ma walking on me. They praying for my downfall, it's beyond me. Blessed, I got a lot to be thankful for. Think about what you thankful for. Just let me thank some more. I got a lot to be thankful for. Got a lot of things to be grateful for. Man, I got a lot to be thankful for. It's my favorite part right here. Make that guitar stand up and walk. Man.
That was a really good movie. Yeah, Scrilla. Casadon. I did it right.
Casadon.
That was the bomb. Yeah, that was the bomb.
Yeah.
That was the bomb. So we didn't want to leave without letting y'all know some exciting things that has happened to some artists that's come on the show, and also about we have an artist, Kentucky Rose, is coming on Skin Beats Radio Music Review YouTube on Saturday.
Saturday 8 o'clock. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So make sure y'all tune in for that. But we had two artists that's really doing a freaking thing right now. You know what I'm saying? And so we really want to take a quick second to just tell y'all about Candace Woodson. You know? Right,
Candace Woodson. Yeah.
Her song, Midas Touch, which we played earlier, hit #1 in the UK. We actually did a live with her yesterday.
Right, on Facebook,
Radio, and Facebook.
Yeah,
Patricia and Goins, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the bomb. Congratulations to you, Candace. She came on like some, was it Out of Control?
Yeah.
When we first, that was like in the middle of the
pandemic. Yeah, it was going on. A lot of things were going on.
And I got picked up by a couple stations here. So congratulations to you, Candace Woodson, for making it #1 in the UK. She made it #1 in a whole other country. You know,
Soul Charts too. The Soul Chart.
Soul Charts. That's the bomb bigger. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And then also we had Ryan. Ryan Corwin.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing too.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and you know she won the #1 spot in her city for Coast to Coast. So she's headed to
the grand finale.
Yeah, she's headed to that to compete for $50,000
in Miami.
Mhm. But she was on the radio yesterday on my old turf, the Real 1100. Yeah, she was
in Atlanta.
Mhm. She was interviewed by Dope Radio. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll listen to that. Yeah, the interview was dope. That was funny, man.
Yeah. It was fun. And my guy who's also taking the old school, DJ the Greatest, he was on there too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I got to call in and give support. You know, we always like to give support to people, you know. Mm-hmm. And it was a great interview, and got to speak, you know, on my home turf to my home team.
Let's just from Ohio. Here we go.
I'm like Scrilla. I'm adopted. Atlanta adopted me. I'm adopted.
He's from Gary, Indiana, right?
Columbus is my hometown, and I love Columbus, and I'm doing my thing here. But Atlanta is always going to be home, and Chicago is always going to be in my heart.
That's it. She was like a death job. She's in Chicago like a death job.
No, I'm not.
We'll be up there soon, though.
Yeah.
July 31st, we'll be up there.
I love Chicago. The thing about Chicago artists is they do what they got to do. They don't play no games.
Yeah.
They don't play no games.
Evan, she did hit me and said she's going to have those tickets tomorrow.
Oh, okay. For her event on July 31st, is that what
Yeah, July 31st.
Yeah, so we'll give y'all more information about that, too. And she actually just did a Zoom, too.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I like the way what those artists were talking. Said they're going to send me the music soon. So as soon as we get that, that's going to be an exclusive thing, too. Mm-hmm. You guys look out for that. So.
And then we got William T. Stars. Y'all, make sure that y'all check out the Lane Music Industry Group and William T. Stars. Yes. William Womack Jr., I think, on Facebook. Right. His virtual event will be July 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can go to the Atlanta Music Industry Group to see the information. Yeah. I'm really excited. It's going to be an experience. It's called an experience, and that's what it's about to be. Yeah. I can't wait. I'm excited. So, but until next time, in between time and all that kind of time, peace and love to y'all. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for the ladies' roundtable discussion. Mm-hmm. I don't know what we're going to talk about.
Father's Day edition. Juneteenth.
Yes, right.
We'll celebrate.
Much love, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to move unscripted. You know how we do. We give it to you on purpose with purpose, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. You understand?
Yeah,
my song Faith went #1.
Oh, yeah, it did. Congratulations.
Yeah, it passed by the Superwoman remix. So I'm going to roll on out of here with some Faith, y'all. Peace and love.
Peace.
Until tomorrow.